Hey, what's up? This is Kevin from Kevin's BBQ Joints, and in this episode of From Behind the Barbecue Front Lines, I get a chance to talk to Tootsie Tomanetz from Snow's Barbecue in Lexington, Texas. It's always amazing talking to Tootsie. She's so kind, so generous, and one of the best humans that's ever walked this planet. It's a quick one, but we get into everything that's happening at Snow's. I don't want to give too much information because it's great to hear it from Tootsie, but there's some exciting news, some things that they've been doing. Kerry's been paving some places, building some things, adding some things. So I had not heard about this, and so it'll be nice to hear it from Tootsie yourself. We talk about their shipping business, which is booming. I'll put links to everything below for them, but I can't thank Tootsie enough for taking the time and everything that she's done for the industry over the years and for the customers. And we talk about what it's like to not have that Saturday and have everyone there. So I really think you're going to enjoy this. The Kevin's Barbecue Joints podcast is brought to you by Treaty Oak Distilling. They're available at treatyoak.com or at Treaty Oak Distilling in Dripping Springs, Texas. And AJ's Custom Cookers. He's available at ajscustomcookers.com. AJ's Custom Cookers on all the social media. Check out what he's doing. Give him a call, get a quote. If you're digging these, please subscribe. That way you don't miss out. I have a website at kevinsbbqjoints.com. I'm on all the social media at Kevin's BBQ Joints. But in the end, thanks for listening. Thanks for the feedback. Stay safe and enjoy. How are you doing with all this?
I've been doing real fine. You mean with our virus that's going around?
Yeah.
I've been doing real fine. My son and I go to the pasture every day and do some work up there. And I stay around the house, come up here and barbecue one day a week. So I've been handling it very well. School's going to start. Well, not school starting, but the work at school will start next week. I'll be back in my regular routine then at school, which I've been looking forward to.
Yeah, I was going to ask about that. So it is starting back up again.
Yeah, our maintenance and groundskeepers will start next Tuesday, Monday being a holiday here in the United States.
It's different because I was thinking about you specifically because I know you like to keep busy.
I like to stay busy, yes.
So it's this.
I always look for something to do. Maybe it's not real important, but just to keep my body moving and moving around.
I think it's really, really important. Would you have ever imagined that something like this would have happened?
No one would have ever dreamed of anything like this.
Oh.
It is such a rarity. I mean, even the flu doesn't get this bad at times.
No, that's true. I'm taking care of my mother because she had some knee surgeries and a back surgery. And she talked about polio and how it was a big scare back then. And that's the only thing she could kind of relate to.
Mm-hmm.
People were so scared and they were trying to make sure their kids weren't around. It's so fascinating. So now with you guys, how far off do you feel, like a rough estimate is, when do you think people will start be able to come back? Are you going to wait till it's 100%?
I don't know. Kerry, he's undecided himself because he definitely doesn't want, and he has quite a few of us that are over 60 working for him. So therefore, he's being very precautious that he doesn't endanger our lives.
For sure.
And our health. So we just don't know when we will open up again.
As the years progressed, it became more and more an event almost. How does that feel with that gone? Does it feel odd? Like really odd?
It feels odd, yes. And for the line that we always have here on Saturdays, it's impossible for us to have somebody standing out there and saying you've got 6 foot apart and
true.
Everybody wants to get in the door, and it's really a hard situation to handle. And I understand that for Kerry's part, that it is difficult.
You want to do it right. You want to be smart about it. And also people want to hug you too. Probably they want to take a photo.
Pictures and I graciously take pictures with them. But, at the same time, I don't know where they've been 2 weeks ago and who all they've been in contact with. So it really endangers me along with me endangering them, because whoever has hugged and taken pictures with me 5 minutes previously may be putting the virus on them as they come up to take pictures. So it's very tragic and a hard situation to handle.
I know. As humans, we love that interaction. We love to shake hands and hug our friends, and it's sad that this is something that's happened with this. It's not going to last forever, but it's not easy.
It's not easy. And I'm sure in your neighborhood, all the churches are closed down, and I mean, that's something we need. We need to get together and pray over this, and
especially this. It's like,
but it's just different. That's all we can say. It's very different.
how far away do you live from Snow's itself? You're pretty close, right?
16 miles, 15-minute drive.
Okay. Where you live, is it a little bit larger town? Is it?
Giddings is a larger town than Lexington.
Are people being pretty good there? Are people staying to themselves?
They are pretty well all staying in. Of course, the restaurants are out of. In fact, in Lee County here, we have only had 6 that have recuperated from the virus, and yesterday we had 3 more to be new cases.
Oh.
So actually, we're between a 25 and 50. Some of them are holding at 25, and some of them are beginning to open up to 50%.
Yeah.
So we've been very fortunate that we have kept the count down as much as we have.
Definitely. And let's pray that it doesn't spike up again. I hope it doesn't. I hope hope the scientists are wrong. I hope it's something that can dissipate. With you guys, because you already had the shipping business already installed, how is that going? Is there more business, or is it the same? Or
as far as to the shipping, I think
yeah.
it's a lot more.
Okay.
Because the people aren't able to travel here to get the barbecue, so they're ordering it online, and it's very fresh because we cooked it this week and it shipped out on Tuesday. So when they get it frozen, it's very fresh yet. It's not that it's been in the freezer a month or anything like that. We're cooking every week just to do the shipping. So we're staying very busy.
It seems like I've been seeing on Twitter and on Insta, I've seen photos of people receiving snows. So it makes me happy that people are still trying to get what they want. So do you come in? So you're still cooking once a week, right?
I'm just cooking once a week. Yes. Briskets and spare ribs are usually larger orders, and I'm cooking the sausage and the pork steaks. It equals out very good to Clay will be doing it 2 or 3 times a week, and I'm here once a week, but we can keep the shipping going.
And you guys have packages, right? Isn't it? You guys have like specific meals, like sausage, brisket, ribs. Like I've seen the combinations. That's a smart way. And I'll put links to all that below this so people can order from you guys, because it's nice.
They've got what they call different packets. They're different. Maybe one of them will have 2 briskets and one side of spare ribs, or it just varies in that he has a different packet for each one. So you kind of order what packet you want as to what type meat you want.
How is Kerry doing? Does he seem stressed out about this, or is he taking it with stride? Or
I think he's taking it pretty much in stride. At first, it was very hard to get used to it. He's just fallen in the pattern with everyone else. And really during this downtime, he has been building a building which will handle it'll be a little convenience store, I'd say, with T-shirts, barbecue sauce, koozies, aprons, and so forth.
Well, that's
so he's
smart.
been working on that, and we only had 1 restroom here and a porta potty. So this building contains 3 bathrooms with 1 handicap and then a larger storage area. So really during this downtime, he has been able to work on his building to get it all in operation, that when we do open up, we'll be ready to go.
That is really smart, and that's really great to hear. I've heard of a couple other people adding, like repaving their driveways or doing things right now because they have the opportunity. That's really, really smart.
Picnic tables are under the roof of the barbecue pit. He has gone and had asphalt placed in there.
Oh.
So it's all a hard surface now that the tables will be on, instead of the loose gravel and getting it in your shoes and under your toes.
Yeah,
We're really looking forward to that nice asphalt we have out there now for picnic.
How great will it be when you finally have the opportunity to open up? That will be such a wonderful weekend.
It'll be a wonderful time. Yes, sir. It sure will.
It would be so good. And so is there any message, because I just want to keep these short and sweet. I'm doing these to give people updates on what people are doing during this strange time. Are there any messages that you guys want to give to the customers out there that they can know it's something that give them hope?
Well, all I can say, along with all of the rest of the world, we appreciate everybody being so thoughtful, so kind, and just sitting back and relaxing and taking care of themselves and their families. So when this dwindles down and we get it all under control, we look for not for everyone, but we hope we look forward to seeing them then.
We can't, and I've had so many people say, "Well, do you know if Snows is open yet?" And no, they're not. They're shipping. So
Well,
I can't wait to see you, and I can't wait to just be there, because it's such a special place for everyone, and it got a little crazy at the end where there's a lot of people there, a lot of cameras too. I know it probably you never get used to all the cameras around you, do you?
I never expected that many cameras to be around. As I said, when this first started up and people would say, "This is my first time here," I would laugh when visiting with other people, and I'd say, "When somebody got out with a camera around their neck, I knew it was their first time here." It's a dead giveaway.
That is so true. That's for sure. But also too, I would see a lot of photos of people, and then in the background there'd be a professional film crew filming you. It seemed like almost every weekend, it seems.
It's always somebody from across the waters, and we appreciate it. We're
It's
happy
neat.
trip. And at the same time, I know a lot of them had bought tickets to come to the U.S. and visit us here in Lee County, but it all got stopped and postponed. I was supposed to go on a Alaskan cruise the end of June. Well, that got canceled, so it's all for a reason, and we just don't know why.
I know, we'll find out. Like someday we'll all know, and it'll make a lot more sense. But that's a shame. My parents went, and when my father was alive, they went on that Alaskan cruise. They loved it. You have to do that when it's over.
I'm looking forward to it, but right now I'm just a little too hesitant.
Don't get on a cruise ship, Tootsie, please. Definitely not. Well, thank you so much. God bless you for what you do, and just take care, stay safe, and we'll see you very, very soon. I cannot wait.
Well, thank you very much for asking me to be on your link with you, and it's been a privilege, and I'm looking forward when we do open up to get to see all my friends again.
Take care. Thank you so much. Have a great weekend.
Thank you. Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Same to you.
All right, take care.
Bye-bye.